distinguishing subscripts from coefficients. So it's very important that we understand the difference between subscripts and coefficients in a chemical equation. So in this problem it says the chemical symbol for two oxygen atoms, so we have to be very careful when we read this, two oxygen atoms is what? And the chemical symbol for one oxygen molecule is what? So the chemical symbol for two oxygen atoms is what? So what that tells me is oxygen atoms, meaning a single oxygen atom. So if I want to indicate that there's one oxygen atom, but there are two of them, I use a coefficient. So 2, I would draw a big 2 on the left side, indicating that there are two oxygen atoms, just one atom. But it says the chemical symbol of one oxygen molecule. So what this means is actually that we're going to have the oxygen molecule. When I say oxygen molecule, it's a clue to remember that oxygen is diatomic and that it's going to have two atoms. So this indicates that I'm having oxygen and oxygen. So oxygen and oxygen chemically combined together, attached to each other, is a molecule. This is what this indicates. This is what this subscript and this O, this oxygen, indicate. However, this one, 2 and oxygen, so this 2, this big 2, this coefficient, okay, so this is the coefficient, indicates I have two oxygen atoms floating around. So I have this oxygen and this oxygen, but they're not combined. So there are two of them, and here there are two of them, right? But here on the left side, this coefficient says there are two atoms. So there are two separate atoms that are floating around here. Here though, this indicates, this subscript indicates a chemical bond. So this indicates the molecule that you're talking about. It indicates whatever the association with them. So don't confuse a coefficient, which tells you how many of the atom or molecule you have, with the subscript that tells you how many atoms are involved in the chemical bond or molecule that's going on. So here is the answer. You have two oxygen atoms and one oxygen molecule indicated by that. And let's see if there's an answer that matches that. And the answer that matches that is B. So B is the correct answer for this problem.